All right. Well, welcome everybody. Today I am super excited to interview Shannon Tamme. She is a client. She was a client of mine recently, and she is a certified professional organizer. And the name of her company is Life Synchronized. And I just want to thank you so much for being on today. And I want you to talk about yourself a little bit. Tell everybody about what you do.
So I am a certified professional organizer, and I help people move stress-free. So I am a move manager, which means that I help people from the start of the move, which means decluttering, getting the space ready, getting them ready for the move, which means packing and basically arranging any of the movers, the move vendors, and things to that nature. Overseeing that day of the move, I can do that as well. And then on the other end, unpacking and getting them organized in their new space so that they are just set and everything's stress-free. So that's one of my niches. I also do estate cleanouts and basic home organizing. So if you just needed a pantry done or a closet, I can do that as well.
Awesome. And I know she just told me before we hopped on here how high in demand she is. So I'm just excited. I'm excited for you and your business and all that you have going on. So I know she's really good at what she does. And you've been doing it for a long time. How long?
Yeah, 13 years this year.
13 years. Yeah, yes. That's really, really incredible. So thank you so much. So question for you is, what made you reach out to me and seek my services?
So I had been, I guess, working on personal stuff for a while, and I just knew I needed a change internally, like to get over my fears of going forward and growing and yeah. I had been going through a divorce, and that kind of set me into motion that I really needed to get my business going and really get things going so that I could just be, self-sustaining. And so I had met Kim through a friend and colleague, and it just clicked. I just knew that she was going to be the person to get me over this little hump.
Awesome. Thank you. It was so great to meet you in that way too, because it was a mutual friend, and then we met each other, and I immediately thought, oh, wow, she helps with the physical clutter, and then I help with the clutter that's in here.
Yes, it was, and it's hard for yourself. Like I can do that for clients, kind of walk them through things, but it's just impossible to do for yourself because you just don't see the outside picture of it.
Oh,
so,
yeah, 100%. I have a coach too. So
really.
we all need outside help.
Yes.
So what was going on with you at the time?
The divorce, the divorce, and I knew I was going to grow. Like I knew things based on the numbers that I had and the numbers that were coming in for this year. I just knew I was growing, but I was stopping myself from accepting that and knowing what next steps needed to happen. I wasn't quite as clear as I needed to be about what I needed to do next.
Okay. And why me specifically? I know you said you just felt like it was right, but like why me specifically?
The approach that you had using I don't know if you want me to say it, but using
so we did the 4 hour. So is it okay to say that?
4 hour approach, knowing that was the step that I needed to take, was just like kind of a high intensive kind of look at what I needed to grow. And that sounded great. And then, on a little side note, I never told you this, but you remind me of one of my cousins.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. So it was like a personal connection in a sense, but yeah.
So she did, Shannon did she did 1 4 hour session is what we did.
Yes.
And just to work on some of these personal things that were also kind of flowing into your business. Is that
Yes.
Fair to say?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So what have you noticed since we did our work together?
Much more ability to like make the decisions quicker, to think outside my little box that I was in. And so I don't have a quantification, but definitely this growth since then. So that's very.
Yeah. And to be fair, for the people that are listening, it'll be a month tomorrow since we worked together. So it's a little bit too soon to see the quantification, but just from what you're telling me about how busy you are and that you're looking to, bring on people to help and staff, and that's just amazing, amazing, amazing news. It's okay. It's okay that the kitty cat's on. It'll be entertaining. So what are some things that have happened as a result? Like besides that, are there other things that you've noticed?
Yes. So before, like I'll tell you in kind of a personal way with not sharing too much, but before, when stress hits me, it hits me in my chest. I just get weighed down in my chest and I start to feel almost like panic attacks and things to that nature. And since the work with you, I don't get that feeling in my chest anymore. It's like as if somatic, it's not affecting me as much. So that's a really huge, huge thing. So that not to focus on the stress, it's just kind of helps me think more clearly and make decisions. So that's great.
And how fast did that happen for you?
I would say pretty immediate. I would say that, about a week after I kind of noticed like, hey, something's different. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm not really reacting as I did before. So it's really good.
That's one of the things that I like, a lot of people experience. Some people notice things right away. Some people, it's a little bit later. And a lot of times it's over time. And I can tell you, you'll continue to see things show up over the next several months and years that are a little bit different.
That's great.
Than before.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add or share?
No, that I really enjoyed the process. I didn't, I had luckily had some kind of experience going into her process that helped me get there a little bit quicker than some, but it was great. Just the way that you handled it and like you took it piece by piece was just perfect for me. Yeah.
Good. Awesome. And how did you feel, right? A little, because sometimes I have people that are like thinking, oh, it's going to be emotionally draining and exhausting and all of that. How did you feel after we finished our session?
I felt pretty good. I felt, had I done a lot of mental, emotional work? Yes. But did it weigh me down? No. Oh gosh, my little thought went out of my brain, but it was great. I feel like it was very transformative, like just didn't get weighed down as much as I had. Yeah.
And now you get to move forward in your business and in your personal life and with your new life.
And my kid.
Okay. And your cat. That's great. It'll add a lot of personality to this interview. It's all good. It's all good. So anything else?
No, I just really thank you for all of your help, your continued help. I mean, you just reach out afterwards and you just make sure everything's going good. And I love that. And I really appreciate it. And I've just enjoyed the whole process.
Awesome.
And you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on today and doing this. I really appreciate you. And I wish you like the best of everything with your business, personal life, and all of it. And I'm just super excited to see where it goes.
Yes. Simpatico.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Shannon.
Thanks, Kim.